Welcome back. News 2 is on tour in Wilson County, and as you know, it is a part of Middle Tennessee that is rapidly growing. So we are joined by Mark Hinesley, the CEO of the Mount Juliet Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much for being here.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
We were just talking about how much Mount Juliet is truly booming, and we've also seen an uptick in, business licenses. What do you think is a true contributing factor to that?
As I was saying, I don't think you can really talk about the economic growth without starting with education, and that's something that we're very proud of. That's probably the #1 driver for people moving to our part of Wilson County. Wilson County has a fantastic public school system, continues to grow. They're well over 20,000 on day 9 this year. And when they decide where to go, they want to come and maybe live in Mount Juliet. We're very close to Nashville, 10, 15 minutes from the airport, and businesses as well, because not only can they reach the Wilson County market, but they get certainly a lot of Davidson County as well. And our record had been about 206 new business licenses, which was opened in 2024. This year, we're on track to have almost 250 new business licenses. And of course, that equates to sales tax. And sales tax continues to trend upwards. The last 68 months, we've had only three, where it did not top the month before. So sales tax continues to set records. We encourage people to shop local, and the word's getting out. And things like the Wilson County Fair, bringing people to Wilson County and spending their money. And then, the jobs that are coming, whether it's in the distribution, logistics, Wilson County is centered very, very strategically about the center of, they can be, product can be within 75% of the population within 1 day's drive.
Sure. Is there a certain type of business that you see coming to Mount Juliet that's attracted to your community?
I think one of them that might be a surprise to some folks is, as when COVID came and people maybe left the big tall buildings, and instead of people going to where the work was, the work is coming out to where the people live, whether that's remote spaces, things like that, co-op work. I think you're seeing probably businesses that have a representation in Mount Juliet, but maybe their corporate office is not here yet. So that's a great market. It allows people to work and live and shop and play and pray in their community, spend their money locally, spend more time with the family, spend more time volunteering with their favorite nonprofit or youth sports, helping out in the schools. I just don't think there's a better place in Tennessee to call home than in Mount Juliet.
So speaking of calling it home, we're talking about all these new businesses, new schools, but these people need somewhere to live. So what is that like, keeping up with the growth in terms of residential housing?
Well, residential housing is a challenge for everybody all over Middle Tennessee, and Mount Juliet is not immune to that. There are probably 3,000 houses already on the books in the pipeline to be built. Mount Juliet is being very judicious about how and where they build, what they build, and doing a remarkably well job of keeping the infrastructure to keep up with where those residents are moving. They work closely with the school system. We've opened 12 new schools in the last 12 years in Wilson County. And I think it's that cooperation, starts at the county mayor's office and works all the way down, even with our local university, Cumberland, because not only through the school, but they want to keep them after school so they can go to college and live in Wilson County as well. So I think it really takes a lot of folks working together to make sure that everybody has a place in Wilson County.
Amazing. Yeah, incredible growth happening just to our east here in Nashville. Thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Appreciate it. And it's been a great week on tour in Wilson County. We do have more special reports continuing this afternoon.